she got caught cheating, and instead of owning it, she turned into a trap. She told her husband straight up that she would ruin him. She said she would make sure he loses everything he worked for, take his retirement money, and even have him arrested right in front of their children. Oh my God. Oh my God, this woman is vilifying a lot. It's vilifying, really. Um, just to break in. All of this came with one condition. Of course, the condition pay up or she goes through with it. This is what people don't talk about enough. A woman caught cheating can become very dangerous. Uh, yeah, I think actually people don't reason a lot about this, right? But in fact, like if we stop to think, I think we all saw like a lot of atrocities happening because in fact the husband caught her cheating. And that's really crazy, right? That's really nonsense. The one doing like the one supposed that was supposed to do very insane stuff when call it when called calling her cheating. It's supposed to be the husband, but it's not what happens. That's really crazy. That's really crazy.
I will move heaven and earth to take you down in this divorce if this is the you decide to play. You have 1 hour to deposit that money, or I swear to God, Vince, I'm calling the cops and telling them how unsafe I feel around you and how mentally and emotionally you've been and how you pushed me up against the wall in the bathroom my last day in that house, and I had to tell you to get off me 3 times. Do you want to be arrested in front of your kids, Vince? Because that I can make that happen.
Oh my God.
Watch me.
Damn.
Little shit.
Who was that on that recording?
That was Leah, my wife.
Okay. And when did she tell you she was having an affair?
I found out, and she didn't tell me at first. She gave me papers on. She gave me the divorce papers on a Sunday. I found out on a Tuesday from my brother. And when I asked her, she did tell me she was having an affair. And then by that Saturday, she had moved out.
You know, she's saying you gave her like an hour to get out and all that kind of stuff. Can you explain to the court your side of that story?
Yeah, our account of that is a lot different than the week I got back. Well, let's just say my best friend from Bible school had just taken his life, so I went down to Dallas to.
Oh my God, the guy is only.
The week I got back, I noticed that Leah was kind of cold to me, and we were getting into small tiffs, but she wasn't talking to me. That Friday, she had told me she wasn't in love with me anymore. And
oh God,
I was
I can't
completely
pause the
blindsided.
video. What the hell?
Leah's always had a very high, strong value for
What's
marriage
going
and
on
family.
with Twitter?
And I also didn't know she was having an affair, but I said, well, I want to fight for our marriage. We have a lot to fight for. Do you want to fight for our marriage? And she said, I don't know. At the time, I had a lot of trust in my mother-in-law. So I said, I think it's best then for you to go to your mom's house until you figure out if you want to fight for our marriage.
The pause button doesn't work.
You will go there. She will ask you, is he cheating on you? And the answers are no. And she'll tell you to come back and we will work this out. And I said, I'm going to go get dinner. I think it'd be best for you to go to your mom's house when I get back. I did not want her to leave permanently. I wanted to, I did not know about the affair. I was trying to just wake her up because this doesn't seem like the person I married. But she did come back Sunday, and then she stayed again until that Saturday, and that's when she left. And that was against my wishes. I didn't want her to leave.
She made it sound like she was running for her life. Like he was like, if you don't leave in an hour, I'm gonna get you, right?
Yeah, even now I still don't seem to pause to be able to pause. That's really crazy. I can't pause the video. The video's on X. Wow, very problematic. Now by this point I forgot already what I was going to talk about because it really pissed me off that I wasn't be able to pause. I wanted to go pausing and talking about a few stuff that I got there, but this pissed me off so much that I forgot actually what I was going to mention about that. Oh my God. And he still wanted to fight for the marriage. Yeah, that's really crazy, right? That's really crazy. Don't do that. Don't do that. If you like, Oh yeah, yeah. I was gonna mention. I remember now. I was gonna mention that the guy was already passing through a very hard moment. Like his friend, like unalived himself, and then he discovered this. Have to deal with it. He still fight. He still try to fight for the marriage. You don't. You called your girl cheating. You don't fight for it. You end it. You end it. Okay, like this is not gonna change. Well, I have at least one thing to say. For example, I would say that there is one exception, but even so, I still think that you should think a lot about that before accepting anyway. But I think like if your girl cheated on you, okay, if your girl cheated on you and you never discover it, you never ever discovered it, and she came to you and said herself because she felt bad, she felt terrible, and she herself decided to tell you that. Then I still think that you should think a lot before accepting and moving on. Because I think if she's genuinely talking about you and you don't discover it by yourself, she decided to talk to you about that, it's because she, at least is what I believe, okay? I'm not sure, but at least she might be repenting that, and that's why she told you, you know? Then you might consider, but I still think that you shouldn't. But in this case, this is the only exception that you should consider. But all the others, you just, if you called her or whatever it is, or if you got like known by others or etc. or whatever, you just end it. You just end it. This is what I think. Because probably if she felt so terrible that she came to talk to you about that, and she gained courage to risk like her marriage, because she could like just stop doing that and not telling you nothing, and you would never know, because after all, like she stopped doing that. But if she decide to risk her marriage telling you that, it's because she's really like annoying her in the mind so much, that you might consider giving her another chance, because if she's felt in that so badly, it's unlikely, or at least I want to believe that she's gonna do it again. After all, she felt very terrible doing so, to the point that letting you know that she did it, I think this is the only exception, but even so, you need to consider, because only you know the person that you are with, and if that's worth it, and blah, 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 blah. Okay, I don't know. But all the other cases, man or woman, you just run away. Run to the hills. That's it. Let's see what people are talking about. And not because she's strong, but because she's desperate. When the truth is out, some don't feel shame. They go into attack mode. They would rather destroy a man than face the consequences of what they did. That is no longer a mistake. That is manipulation, control, and emotional warfare. Any man dealing with this kind of situation needs to wake up fast. This is not love, and this is survival. Once you intimidate and manipulate, then you are a witch. So she's a witch. He married a witch who is still transitioning. Still transitioning? Wow. If she's still transitioning, I don't even want to see what she's gonna become at the end. Oh my god. Oh god. They inherently feel shame. They will always turn it around on you or anyone else they think they can. Yeah. Happened to me. Mine was worst. Oh yeah. I really can't believe that we have many worse situations like this. In fact, like this situation that we saw in video is probably one of the most common to see around in a cheating situation. Pseudo brains. But yeah, at least there's some semblance of humanity in there if she's willing to do that. Oh yeah. About what we were talking. Mac and cheese. Have you seen? Oh, this is one of the things that make people fat. Mac and cheese. Yeah. Have you seen the video with the trans lawyer in Oklahoma who was held in contempt, arrested, and had a demonic meltdown? You're talking about that one that was in front of a female judge? That she was, I think she was blonde? She actually had a lot of patience with him before doing so. I saw that. Yeah, I was speaking react about it, but because I already watched it, people said, "Oh, you don't have to then." So I decided to not react to that because I already saw by myself. I didn't talk much, and in fact, like it was good to see that, but I still think like that it could have it should have been worse. They always treat these people with too much like patience, you know? Like they always treat these people differently. They had too much patience with it, you know? Way too much patience. If it was a man doing that, I bet that she would immediately have like she would immediately do a huge show, like with like 5% of what this trans did, you know? This is the truth. We all know that. And the outcome would be even worse than the one he had. He surprised her with a whole house, and she still wasn't happy. Oh, don't tell me. I remember watching one. I think I watched it with you guys here. That the guy gave her like, I think it was, what is the name of the car? It's a huge car, like looks like a truck, but it's not a truck. Like it is a 4x4. Like I don't know if it's called 4x4. Here we call 4x4. I forgot the name. It's very, very expensive. It's a rich car here. And she was complaining because wasn't the car that she asked him. And the car was so fucking expensive. And the guy was all happy that was gifting her that car, like, and she got like, and she totally like didn't care and talking badly about the new expensive car that he bought to her. And you could clearly see like on his face, inside his soul, that how much the guy was repenting. All of his life choices in that moment. That was really crazy to see. It was real bad. I forgot. Yeah, it's an SUV. Yeah, it's an SUV. But it's. I was talking about the name of the SUV that I forgot. I forgot the name of the SUV. But it was a SUV. The one who wanted a Cadillac instead. Yeah, I think it was the one. Yes, it was the one. I think it was the one. You can't speak if you have no air, so clearly they are fine. Yeah, because I can breathe, and they clearly can breathe because otherwise they wouldn't be talking. Yeah, that's true.
It's so huge.
It's very big.
Oh, she's so happy.
This is like paradise.
Look, you can see every angle of yourself.
Why twerking though? Why twerking? Why twerk? Why?
It's so good, right? Look at the shower. You got skylights.
Oh my god.
Very nice house.
Yeah.
Oh baby.
Wow.
Oh my god.
The bedroom alone, the bedroom alone, like it's almost the size of my kitchen, room, and bedroom together, and that's crazy.
Oh my god, I can't even breathe. I can't breathe. Oh, my walk-in closet. Oh my god.
Yeah, I thought you might like it.
Baby, it's so good.
We can
That's
fix
the
up
one.
the other room as like a spare guest bedroom. So you like it?
I love it, babe. I love I can't breathe.
It is only in my name, though.
And there is nothing wrong with her reaction, you know? There is nothing wrong with this. She should be happy. Yeah, that's really nice. But but why she needs to complain? Why?
You put it in your name?
Yeah.
That's awful. If you bought me a house, you put it in my name. This is not good, though. If you bought me a house, you put it in my name. Why would you put it in your name?
Oh, because I was the one with the money.
Based, why did you put your name? Oh, because I was the one with the money. The guy is just the guy is just be secure. Like we all know how modern relations are. We all know how modern society is. In my country, even like you putting your name, it doesn't save you. In my country, even if you put in your name, you need to give half of it. You know, it doesn't matter if the person is a foreigner or not. You know, but there is not the case, and that's why probably he did it. At least the guys there have this choice. The guys in my country are really doomed. Oh my god. But for me, this is already a red flag for him. If she's caring so much about the house being on his name, it's because she already had plans to not be with this guy forever. You know? And that's what is really sad. That's really sad. The guy's just doing precautions. If she just keep being a nice, good wife, like she doesn't need to worry think about like he owning the house, you know?
Don't you want to look at the backyard?
I don't. Just
It's because she had plans. She had plans. But yeah. So you guys in the comment section are only concerned about her skin color? You guys are hypocrites. I'm not justifying her greedy behavior, but man, we have a whole lot of white women who do same to black guys. Are you guys familiar with the story of Emmanuel Abiu? I don't know who is Emmanuel Abiu. Hey, Goofy, how about you take your opinions in? Oh, someone answered him? No, I clicked it. You're coming off as very stupid and frankly quite rude. White women aren't that hideous and stupid? I totally... No, he didn't say that. No way. Come on, white women are Karens. What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? Both are worse. Both are terrible in different ways. Oh my god. It doesn't make any sense. They are culturally different, but both are terrible. It doesn't make any sense really. Oh. No. It's fine. Before we go any further, I want to take this brief moment here to thank all of you, my patrons, for the incredible support to my work here on WorkTube, and especially my 5-Tail Fox tier member, Jans, and to all of my 3-Tail Fox tier members, Wallen the Wolf, Fanny Sylvie, Heat himself, Zalost, Chile Not Sears, Zealous Isaiah, Tayashi, Sucubus Bait, Mr. and Your Ethan, Max Tenar, Nuguchino, Abori, CBCI, and TV8. Thank you very, very much. You guys are amazing. Also, thanks to everyone that have been supporting me on Ko-Fi, Kick, and to all of my YouTube members. You can support this channel life and growth with just $5 a month and gain access to many perks. This is less than a burrito. Check out my Patreon, link is in the description below. And that's it for today, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. じゃあまたね